Hi there, I'm Matthew Battles. I'm an author. I'm the author of Library and Unquiet History and Palimpsest, History of the Written Word, published by W. W. Norton. And the book that I've chosen to read from is Black Boy by Richard Wright, his memoir of growing up in the Jim Crow South. I quote from this book in the book Library and Unquiet History, and I've chosen it today because it has a passage about both the power of libraries and the glamour and the risk and the danger, the lengths to which people go in order to make use of them. In the story, towards the end of the book, Wright has gotten a job in an optical company, and he's a reader and a writer. He's eager to become a professional writer, but he's written and read so very little. And he knows a man at the company who has a library card. He wants to read H.L. Mencken in particular because he's heard that Mencken is critical of segregation. So he asks the man if he can borrow his card. He knows that he can borrow books from the library on behalf of a white person, even though he can't take them out himself. And so he's taken the card, the man has given it to him, and he forges a note saying that he wants the books from H.L. Mencken and takes it to the librarian. I entered the library as I always had done when on errands for whites, but I felt that I would somehow slip up and betray myself. I doffed my hat, stood a respectable distance from the desk, looked as unbookish as possible, and waited for the white patrons to be taken care of. When the desk was clear of people, I still waited. The white librarian looked at me. "What do you want, boy?" As though I did not possess the power of speech, I stepped forward and simply handed her the forged note, not parting my lips. "What books by Mencken does he want?" she asked. "I don't know, ma'am," I said, avoiding her eyes. "Who gave you this card?" "Mr. Falk," I said. "Where is he?" "He's at work, at the optical company," I said. "I've been in here for him before." "I remember," the woman said. "But he never wrote notes like this." Oh God, she's suspicious. Perhaps she would not let me have the books. If she had turned her back at that moment, I would have ducked out the door and never gone back. Then I thought of a bold idea. "You can call him up, ma'am," I said, my heart pounding. "You're not using these books, are you?" she asked pointedly. "Oh no, ma'am, I can't read." "I don't know what he wants by Mencken," she said under her breath. I knew now that I had won. She was thinking of other things, and the race question had gone out of her mind. She went to the shelves. Once or twice she looked over her shoulder at me as though she was still doubtful. Finally, she came forward with two books in her hand.